All righty, I'll go ahead and call us to order today. This is the August 27th meeting of the Oconee County PRT Commission. I'd like to welcome our guests. And my name is Shane Smith. I'd like to ask each of our fellow committee members if you would introduce yourself. And we'll just start over here with Andrew.
Andrew Conkey, Three Pines View.
Riley Johnson, City of Seneca Events Coordinator.
Trey Barnett, Wildwater Limited.
Kevin Evans, Devil's Fork State Park.
Thank you very much. All right, I hope everyone has had a chance. In front of you would be a copy of the meeting, or the minutes from last meeting. If you would, if you haven't already had a chance, glance over that, and when you're ready, I'll accept a motion that we approve or any changes that need to be made.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes as written.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any questions or comment? All right, all in favor? Aye. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started today with our distribution of our funds. We have $40,000 to work with. Each of you should have a list of both the grant request as well as the amount eligible. And so we'll just kind of work our way down from the top. Do I need to pause a minute, or are you good?
1 second.
When they're up and ready, we'll start with Museum of the Cherokee and SC.
Thank you. Okay.
As we've done before, if you want to just kind of, whoever wants to throw out a starting point, and we'll kind of work our way into the 40 from the 50,290 that's been requested. Oh, if he's there.
I said we start off with 5 on this one.
All right, I have a suggestion of 5,000 on the first grant, Museum of the Cherokee and SC. Any counter offer or other thoughts? All right, well, let's pencil in 5 for time being. Discover Upcountry Carolina Association. They have a eligible amount of 10,000.
We're trimming
Yes,
basically 10, right?
Right.
correct.
Can we start with 8,000 on that one? If that's okay, and then if we got some left over, we can.
I think that's a reasonable amount. All right, Walhalla Oktoberfest, 7,000 is an eligible amount.
I said we start with 6.
Yeah.
All right, is that okay with everybody?
$6.
All right, start with 6. City of Walhalla, eligible 7255.
I said we start with 7.
Everybody okay with 7 to start with?
Yep.
What about Foothills Farmstead, 2,300 eligible?
We're pretty active. Let's leave that there.
I think so too, it's a pretty reasonable
A
request.
big request.
Yeah.
Okay. And City of Seneca Half Marathon, eligible amount of 10,000.
Let's drop to 8 again from 10.
Okay. And then Devil's Fork, we have eligible of 7793.
7.
I think 7 too.
That's good.
All right, so that leaves us about 3,300 over. Where do we see opportunity areas to trim a little bit?
I'm trying to.
3,300. If we took 500 off of each and dropped Foothills Farmstead to 2,000, then that'd be it.
Let's take a look at that, Phil, and see where we make sure our
Something in math.
mathematics adds up correctly there.
What was the other one?
7,500 right there.
500 off of each of them except for.
For the just for the Devil's Fork one, I suggest that we drop that down after speaking to them, to 4.
That solves that problem.
Yeah.
We're good there.
Wow. Amazing how that works out.
That's my math.
All right, so we are at our 40,000 allotted under those things. Before we go through each of them from a motion and second standpoint, any discussion before we begin on that process? Does that look fair to everybody as we begin? Sorry, guys, I'm late.
My only inclination would be that we drop, because of the 4,000, we actually dropped the Foothills Farmstead more than we did the City of Walhalla. And the City of Walhalla had a bigger grant request, so I'd either even that out or go back up to 2,300 and take that 300 off of City of Walhalla because they had the smallest drop of everybody percentage-wise.
Okay. Drop City of Walhalla to 6,700. Yeah, because that's pretty, they came close to their amount. All right, any questions there? Or further discussion?
No. Yeah, just leave it right there, it's good.
All right, if everybody generally feels good about that, we'll just go from the top to the bottom, and starting with the Museum of the Cherokee and SC, do we have a motion and a second to approve it for the $5,000?
Make a motion?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. All right, Discover Upcountry, we have 8,000.
I'll make a motion, we grant them 8,000.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, Walhalla Oktoberfest, 6,000. I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor? Aye. All right, City of Walhalla, 6,700.
Make a motion?
Motion and second, all in favor? Aye. Foothills Farmstead, 2,300.
Make a motion?
I'll second it.
Motion and a second,
Got it.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right, City of Seneca, $8,000.
I'll make a motion to approve. I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And Devil's Fork, $4,000.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, carry completely.
Mr. Chairman, just to be clear, I know we had
Yes.
2 recusals during that process, and I don't think it was loud enough. The 2 recusals, would you just say which ones you recused yourself from on those votes?
I recuse myself from the Seneca's half marathon at 5K.
And I recuse myself from the Devil's Fork.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any other PRT action items or treasurer's report?
No, sir, no PRT action items at this meeting. The treasurer's report is unchanged from last week. I will share with you, I had a meeting with our finance folks this morning, and our host compliance software that we have been working on, our numbers for July are about double last year's July. So we're really starting to see a difference on those short-term rental numbers coming in. So that's really paying off. The only other thing I have is our next meeting, November 19th, here in council chambers.
All right, fantastic. Well, with no other discussion, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Consider ourselves adjourned. Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun.